How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? It is your boy West Coast. We live in the building, and we are Uncut Cowboys, man. Brought to you by all those wild Cowboy fans out there, man. We just want to thank y'all for tuning in of this our version of Cowboys content, but very raw. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Raw. You know what I'm
Uncut.
saying? And uncut. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all remember them BET videos back in the day?
Ooh, well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna listen to me if you wasn't.
Not that uncut though.
Listen to me. If you wasn't supposed to be watching them, don't tell on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, it is your boy West Coast Cowboy. I got my boy LandLord from Alabama up here, your nig. And man, he don't care nothing but I was listening. Well, I was watching this YouTuber this morning. That dude, the white dude that be on there with Drewski, and he was saying, I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna have to get that drop.
Hey, for real, it's funny.
It's made for me.
Yes, for sure, mate. And but yo, man, shout out to everybody that's tapping in right now. Shout out, we got 17 people over here on Instagram. I'm trying to put my shirt on. I got Miss Auntie Regina Green. What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? Sliding over there on the tube. Oh no, she on Facebook. What's up with you, Auntie, on Facebook? Who else we got up in the building, man? We got Rafael Palacio. I think that's I said that right. I got my boy Michael Fortune. What's up with you? I got Amanda. What's up with you, Amanda? I got David Berry Sports Highlights. What's up with you, David Berry Sports Highlights? Appreciate you, my boy, for topping in. I got Joe. I got the Trantrina, man. What's up with you, my boy? Pair channels. Okay, we good. All right, man. Okay, I can see. Oh, that's dope. They gave me a little. I can see that. Okay. I got what's up with you, Death for H? What's up, my boy? That's a hell of a name. Rogue. What's up with you, my boy? Joe, who but me? What's up with you, my boy? We got some crazy.
His name is what? Death for what?
I just skimmed over it. Right?
Damn. We're gonna be nice to that guy. Yeah, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hello.
If I'm on your list, take me off, please. Let me know how to do to get off.
Hope you're having a great evening, sir. We don't want no problems with you. Shout out to my people, man.
At all.
Shout out to everybody over there in the trap, man. Who we got over here on my side of town? Let's see.
Air out that bag.
Who we got over here on my side of town? We got the members sliding in for the win. We got Bobby Ellis, Desmond Iron Man, JVB boy in the building, man. What's happening to my members? Them trap members, and Marcus McFarland in the building. HTM Sports, my YouTube brother. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? He over there working for the man right now. You know what I'm saying?
Working for the man.
He working for the man right now.
Working for the man.
Shout out to Rogue, I believe that's your name. Choctaw Montana in the building. Chris Davis, Cynthia Casillas, I believe so. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, and who else? I ain't missing nobody. Miss Regina Green with the green. Big Dallas 8604. Now let's go. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and then hit that share button, man. Let's make sure this trap get jump around the corner. Y'all know how we do. The algorithm try to knock us off our rhythm, and we need y'all help. So make sure y'all hit that like and share. Let's go.
Thanks. And hey, LandLord, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I eat corny asada at least twice a day. So let me be the guy to try to attempt hit the Latina names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do that.
I'm more qualified. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do that.
The Cisneros and you know what I'm saying? That in
I speak broken English. Y'all right there about
you gotta roll the R's, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know when to roll the R's, you know what I mean?
I'm over here from Alabama. We just got black and white.
Didn't I say just bring me some
and a little sprinkle of Mexican over there. That's it.
I know that. And hey, shout out to my boy Mike. Shout out to Marvel and the group. What's up with you, Marvel? Shout out to LandLord West Coast, aka John the Baptist of New Media. Appreciate you.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Michael Fortain, what's up with you? Zeke back, Jimmy Johnson back in the way. Interested to see what Jimmy does. Appreciate you, my boy. King G, what up, boy? King G, See it, my boy Austin Smith. Hey man, you guys already know whenever we go live, it's two things you guys must do. It's really three things y'all must do. First thing you must do is you must hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? So I need everybody right now that is under the sound of my voice, man. I need you guys to hit that share button, man. Hit that share button, share this content so that the content can grow. Hit that button, hit it right now. I want you guys to be proud of how many times you shared right now. I want to know right now who can share. I'm gonna count to 10. We're gonna count from 10. We're gonna count to 10. And listen to me, this is honest, man. Honesty. Because it's, and if you ain't honesty, you a lying ass Cowboy fan, because I can see it right here who's sharing. Okay. So we're gonna count to 10, 9, and we're gonna go down. Give you 10 times. We're gonna give you 10 seconds to share. All right, you ready? And while I do this, hit that share button. Here we go. 10. Doom, 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 doom. 9. Doom, doom, doom. 8. Doom, 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 doom. 7. Doom, 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 doom. 6. Doom, 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 doom. 5. Doom, 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 doom. 4. Doom, 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 doom. 3. Doom, 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 doom. 2. Doom, 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 doom. 1.
About to bust a freestyle.
Boom, doom, 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 doom. Hit one though. You should have hit that. Hey, listen to me. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. The next Cowboy rapper that talk about some freestyle and ain't dropping no Eagle diss track, I'm on your ass, man. Cause they talking mad, man. Where the Eagle diss track at? Where the Washington? I'm starting to start up some stuff. Listen, even Kendrick Lamar on some grimy stuff right now, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We gotta take it up a notch in 2024.
We got better things to talk about than the Eagles.
Hell no, we ain't got nothing to talk about for the next 6 months. For the next 6 months, we ain't got nothing to do. We can drop some diss tracks.
True.
Listen, if you are a Cowboy rapper and you want to put a diss track about the Eagles, Commanders, 49ers, because I can't stand. Hey, listen, the dogs is chewing my cords. Get the dogs off my
Cowboy rapper sound wild though.
Hey, they do. Look, Dallas, if you got bars and you a Dallas Cowboy fan and you can drop a diss track, I'm telling you this right now. Send it, drop the track, and I'm gonna use my whole platform to blow it up. You're gonna be bigger than Drake, I promise you. I'm gonna use my whole platform. I'm trying to instigate some stuff. You feel me? I'm trying to have Drake and Lamar battling it out. You know what I'm saying? Right here on Dallas Cowboy content. So if you got bars, let's get it together. You feel me? We got 150 people on here right now that's tapping in right now, man. God is good, man. We sharing. Appreciate you, my boy, sharing. Appreciate you, my boy, Eternal D Nasty. You D Nasty. He said he ain't even nasty for a little bit. He forever.
God nasty.
God nasty. Ooh.
Good grief.
We gotta put a little life up in this.
Hold on. Miss You Got Us the Poet says, I'll write it for the nation at West Coast. This would be my second time doing a song for Cowboys Uncut. Wait a minute.
When was the first one?
That's what we're trying to see. Did we send it? Send it to the inbox. We're going to have to play that.
Yeah, because listen to me. Because we support creativity over here. You know what I'm saying? My boy Starboy, y'all remember? Dallas Cowboy to the death for me. Lord, I ain't played it in so long, I forgot the word. I'm gonna keep ripping to the listen, that was an original song from my boy Starboy. That was my show intro for 2 years. That was my show intro for 2 years. You want to know why? Because I would rather rap his than somebody I don't know. You know what I mean? All for that.
Michael Fortune or Fortune says, Alabama, get out of here. What did Alabama do to you? That's all I want to know. The whole state or just me? Let me know what time it is.
I didn't even know it was. I thought it just roll tide. Roll tide. Like, I'm curious, is there other colleges in the state of Alabama?
Nope, it actually isn't. Nobody but UAB. That's it. University of Birmingham, and it's other colleges that pretend to be a part of Alabama, but we don't acknowledge them. You know what I'm saying? So they're non-existent. Oh, that's why Michael said that, because his wife is an Auburn alum. We just told you they don't exist. So, move along.
Hey. Well, hey, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something else that does exist, and that is this, man. There are rumors. There are things floating around in the nation. And one thing that was floating around in the nation is that the Dallas Cowboys is dating again. I heard they mingling.
They looking for him.
They looking for.
They single.
They single, ready to mingle, even though they got an all-pro wide receiver. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah. I'm telling you, look, I've seen your shows because I'm a fan of your work too. and you be dogging out my wide receiver take. I'm gonna get on your ass today. But you know, it looks like they want some problems. You know, it looks like they know they need some wide receiver help. To me, that's what it looks like.
If you didn't hear,
And one could say that LandLord was right, but we ain't finna go there yet. We ain't going there yet.
if you haven't heard, the Dallas Cowboys, go ahead and update them on the news. The Cowboys brought in wide receiver Zay Jones for a visit. They brought him. Well, he's gonna be coming in. I don't know if he came in today or at some point he's gonna be coming in after he go visit a couple other teams. Now, you know, if you don't know who Zay Jones is, I can go ahead and put his numbers up here real quick. Let me see if I can get them up real quick. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. They are not very impressive. They are not impressive.
Not last year.
Not ever.
No. That's not true.
Okay, let's go look.
Ooh, it is not true. He had a good 2022.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Now, 2020, let's go. Let's look at these are his over the last. Okay, last year he had my dude had he had 64 targets, 34 yards, 321 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. Before that, 2022 which is basically his career year, the best year he's had, was 823 yards on 5 touchdowns. He had 121 targets, and he caught 82 of them.
That's pretty good, Wes. That's pretty good. That's number 2 numbers right there. That's number 2 numbers right there.
Yes, and you already have. Listen to me. My question is this into the nation.
How many touchdowns he had 2022 again? 7?
In 2022, no, he had 5. He had 2 last year. He had 2 touchdowns last year. He also only played 9 games last year.
Yeah, and then he only got like 60-some targets, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. In my opinion, you were 100% looking at a third receiver. You're looking at a third receiver. And my question is this: do I think Zay Jones is better than my current third receiver in Jalen Tolbert? I don't know. I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna ask the nation before I give y'all my answer. What do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, right now, statistically, he's had more opportunities than Jalen Tolbert. So obviously, one would say yes. But me personally, man, I don't. For me to go out and pay for something that I think is going to be just as good, or at best, I think he's going to be better than Jalen Tolbert. I don't think that's worth bringing in. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. I mean, if you're going to upgrade your wide receiver, listen to me. I'm all for upgrading Brandon Cooks if you're willing to upgrade Brandon Cooks, but this isn't an upgrade to Brandon Cooks, and this isn't even an upgrade to Michael Gallup.
You at least want somebody to push these guys, though.
Yeah, but you don't push people with people who aren't better than you. Push people with people who are better than them. If you're trying to stunt on your ex, you don't get an ugly girl.
You pushing with people that's better than them, then you know what I'm saying. Well, theoretically, they should win the job. But a push is like, hey, I might get your job. You better tighten up. It ain't saying that I'm finna replace you necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and that's just I think the Cowboys, man, I think the Cowboys right now are worried about the wrong thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is you up here trying to upgrade your third receiver? How about you upgrade your second left tackle? You know what I'm saying? Like, because what if your first round pick isn't as I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got faith in these dudes.
Let's go. Do you know how many tackles and linemen we have, sir?
Yes,
we have like 14 of them boys.
I understand how many, but we have names, bruh.
How many more y'all gonna get?
I'm talking about quality names. See, that's what I'm saying. The Dallas Cowboys are okay with getting quality backups to be backup, to be wide receiver number 3 and number 4. Like, why can't listen to me? Give me a Zay Jones left tackle. You know what I'm saying? Guy at the left tackle position where we're already taking chances. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much other things in this world right now that the Dallas Cowboys need to be doing other than bringing in Zay Jones, bruh. Like, come on, bruh.
What would you like them to do?
Bring in a Zay Jones, ask another linebacker. I know we got Damian, but Damian's not a middle.
That's kind of a Zay Jones type move, ain't it?
He's an outside linebacker. I mean, I don't want to put that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna double down on some of these positions, let's really double down on the positions that we are really still thinking about.
Yeah, like, I'm not over here just fondling on my phone. I'm over here trying to find the
look for something. I know
Yeah, I'm over here trying to find the yards of separation for him, but I don't actually see them, and it shouldn't be this hard, but
Richards and Chuma are not good, bro. You're like, they're not good. Like, listen to me. I don't mind the upgrade at the position. I just feel that there are other things that we need to be doing, bruh. Like, go bring in Stephon Gilmore's backup. Like, go find out. If you're not going to sign Stephon Gilmore, that's fine. Go bring in his backup then. Go find. Tell me who's going to be building, who's going to be doing that. Because listen to me, Gilmore was a number 2 corner that had to play number 1 last year. Why? Because Diggs was down. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Somebody said we don't need linebackers. Yeah, we do need linebackers because nobody is proven right now. You know what I'm saying?
we need some wide receivers too, though, Wes. Because just imagine if CD go down, I feel like you in trouble.
Yes, but that would listen to me. That is such a listen to me. If that's the case, then you might as well go upgrade your backup quarterback too. Because CeeDee Lamb is probably the most healthy person on offense. CeeDee Lamb's the only person that don't miss games.
You use him like a workhorse back though.
Yeah, we don't listen to me. You can use CeeDee Lamb as you want to, man. But CeeDee Lamb is the only. If you were scared that CeeDee Lamb is going to get hurt, then this is the case. Then you should be scared Dak is going to get hurt because Dak missed games. He almost missed a game every year. CeeDee Lamb, no.
We got semi one of the better backups in the league, allegedly.
Two of them actually. Remember?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So they did invest in the backup quarterback position.
Listen, and go ahead.
No, go ahead. Cool.
Oh no, I'm just saying I don't mind the upgrade but I just feel like you can't. How are you fixing how are you trying to add vinyl on the boat and there's a hole in the boat? You know what I'm saying? Like there are other things that you could be that you should be focusing on versus trying to focus on a wide.
One thing I give you, if you want to say order of operations, something else we should be focusing on. Defensive tackle would be one of the things I would say. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But not nothing else for real.
But think about this
because you got backups and everything else. You know what I'm saying? You might not like them, but listen, this is what I'm saying. It's unfair to me, okay? I love old lineman, bro, but I'm just sitting up here looking like literally we got like 14 of them dudes, bro.
Yes, but bro,
we got 14 linemen on this team, man.
And think about this, and out of
y'all still gonna go get more?
LandLord, and think about this. I'm gonna tell you why. You have 14 because look at the experience, bro. If you have 14 dudes who have never done the job, do you have 14 guys? No, you don't.
Okay, listen, I agree. Look, this is why this is so disturbing, though, Wes. I agree with you. But in my defense, I'm sitting back like, what are you doing with these dudes then?
They're gonna get cut.
Are you wasting my look? That's what I'm saying. You wasting my picks. Can you agree? Can you argue with that?
No.
You can't argue with that. That's why I'm like, I'm sick of doing this. I'm tired of doing this, bro. Can I go do something else? Let's throw some picks at something else then. That's all I'm saying. Like, we don't have to keep banging our head against the wall with all these, what you want, 34 linemen?
No.
And then we only gonna use 3 of them?
This is what I would say. This is what I say on the offensive line. Getting more offensive line that have as much or the same experience as the last offensive line, that is not an offensive line. That's like saying your insurance needs insurance. If I gotta have insurance because my first insurance is not good enough, guess what? I don't have insurance. You don't have insurance if your insurance needs insurance. So that's what I'm saying. Like, could the wide receiver room upgrade? Yes. I mean, think about this. The Miami Dolphins have one of the best wide receiver rooms in all of football. They just signed Odell Beckham today. So guess what?
This is why I tell you, because this is why I say, look, go ahead. No,
I'm just saying. So it's like you can carry 5 wide receivers on your team. So theoretically, you can always have great dudes. But what I'm saying is, we're trying to find a 3rd and a 4th wide receiver, and we need a 1st defensive tackle. We need a 2nd, because listen, my boy Deron Bland is probably. This isn't an abrupt subject change, but we do need to talk about what they're going to do at the cornerback position, because I don't believe Diggs is going to be back, but Michael Gallup showed me, Tony Pollard showed me that guys in Dallas that do come back early, they're not the same dude until game 6.
Dallas trying to make them tough it out, bro. I don't like that. But like I said, it's a double-edged sword, bro, because we don't know. We don't know if the player being honest. We don't know if the Cowboys being, trying to push them out there early. We don't really know.
But landlord, think about this. What we do know is this: when you play for the Dallas Cowboys, coming off of an injury, and you do not play like the guy that they paid, they will let you go or get rid of you the next year. I.e., Michael Gallup. Who else did they do that to? I.e., Tony Pollard. Now
You
they
still better watch out too.
thank you, bro. I was about to
You
say
better watch out. But look, they did Zeke like that too.
facts.
They did Zeke like that too.
Hey, Des Bryant said it, man. Des Bryant said, he said, man, there's no advantage to playing injured. There's no advantage. Yeah, the fans think you're all, but guess what? When you can't be Dez, you know what they say? You're not Dez. Well, I'm injured too, though.
Bro, we look at Trey like a superhero at the cornerback position. If he come back anything less than that, we're gonna be like, that ain't Trey.
And think about this, landlord. Think about this. I'm gonna tell you something else that's gonna piss people off even more. This is gonna be the first, because remember, Trevon Diggs signed an extension. So this is actually the first year of him being on that contract.
True.
Diggs is going to be a very highly paid cornerback this year. And I'm going to tell you this. There's two types of people, right? When I get something really expensive, you know what I say? I want to kind of take care of it. Like, I'm okay with like not using it until it's like I bought this TV, a 75-inch TV, man. I left it in the box until I was able to put it on the wall. You want to know why? Because my kids knocked down the last two. You know what I'm saying? So I left it in the box until it literally sat in the box for 2 weeks until I could get my uncle over here to put it on the wall. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Now, you know what some people do? They get that TV out as soon as they get that TV out, they put it up and they just tilt it on the wall somewhere. And guess what happens? Them same badass kids that come through here bumping on everything, they're going to bump into that TV and knock it over before you get your full use. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm the type of person, bro, I'm not even, you do the, I'm the type of person that is going to look at Diggs as like, bro, I'm not even wanting to expect him to be back week 1. And the fact that we know they're going to, because man, everything that I just told you on why they shouldn't play him week 1 is the reason why the Cowboys are going to say he is playing week 1.
they, you know what I'm saying? They gonna put the pressure on that young man. But like I said, they did, you know, they was very excited about that Caleb Carson kid. They was, now it could be fake war room, you know, coach talk, coach speak mumbo jumbo or something, but they was talking very highly of that young man. They was like, well, we got him. Like, they was really just excited about drafting him. So it looked like he favored. It looked like he blessed and highly favored in that room. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like Nation Wright, he gonna be getting pushed down the totem pole. People like what's the guy from last year that had the great count?
I know you're talking
What's
about.
his name? What's his name?
I know you're talking about. Oh my God. It's not the guy it's not the one we drafted. It's the other one.
It is the one we drafted, right?
Not
Eric Scott.
Scott.
Eric Scott. Eric Scott Jr. He might be in danger. You know, he trying to stay on the team. So I'm glad I caught it before somebody had to tell me too. And I'm proud. That's a proud moment of mine. You know what I'm saying? You know how much we be working, but our mind be going a million miles per hour. But you know, people like Eric Scott and Nation Wright. Who else? Do you think anybody gonna really push Jordan Lewis?
What about Izzy, bro? Izzy
can't get on the goddamn field, bro.
Think about this 2 years ago. Think about this statement that I'm about to tell you this. I'm about to make a crazy statement about Izzy Mama. I'm about to make a crazy statement about him. The last playoff game that you won as a Dallas Cowboy fan, Izzy was a starting corner.
Bucks.
In that Tampa Bay game.
And he locked up what's his name?
Was it Godwin?
Chris Godwin. So he did great on a big slot too. But I just went back and looked at that San Francisco game. Izzy had some good plays in that game against Debo and Ayuk. So yeah, Izzy a good player, man. I don't know why he can't, like, with this new defensive coordinator, hopefully the guys that we've been looking for and feeling like they deserve more snaps, hopefully that politics stuff is out the window. Because when you got a new regime, like, all that stuff reset. When you got a new regime, all that stuff reset. Like, all the players that was in the doghouse, like, they was in Dan Quinn's doghouse, not Mike Zimmer's. So a lot of these people that had sponsors which was Dan Quinn. A lot of their favors gone out the door with him too. That's why some of them dudes went with them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to leave their favor. They like, hey, if I got somebody looking out for me, I'm going over there. I'm going with them. You know what I'm saying?
We haven't had no update on J-Ron Curse, huh?
I ain't heard a word about J-Ron or Gilly. They ain't said nothing about J-Ron or Gilly.
That's crazy, bro, because J-Ron Curse called plays for your defense, bro.
They don't want nothing to do with him.
They don't. They don't.
Wait a minute. Matter of fact, they gave his number away.
Who, J-Ron?
Jalen Tolbert got number 1 now.
I thought Tober was going to. I thought J-Ron was going to 0 though. Who got 0 then?
Nobody got 0, but he tried to go to 0 last year, and he said, "Nah, never mind." He was number 1, right?
Yeah.
He was number 1 last year, and I didn't like it on the safety either. It didn't look right.
Weird. It looked weird.
It didn't look right. He looked skinny for no reason. Yeah. He already tall and skinny. He looked at even skinnier with, that's football guy talk with the number stuff. Like, it looked hideous, bro.
You know what it is, though? I'm going to tell you, and this is just a little, not even a sub, I just want you to think about this. Back in the day, defensive players wanted to look menacing.
Yeah, they want to look mean.
Yeah, thank you, bro. We wanted to look bigger. We wanted to look bigger. That's why we wore arm holes and the numbers. We wanted to look grimacing. Wide receivers want to look small and sleek and you know what I'm saying? So it's like a safety wearing number 1. You know what it looks like? It looks like it looks like a wide receiver is wide open.
Yeah. He looked fast with a small number. You know what I'm saying?
Number 1. Wait, he's not on our team.
Yeah, but that right there tell a lot right there, right? That tell a lot. They gave his number away. That's not promising. I mean, if that was your son and he came and said that, they gave our number. They gave my number to somebody else. Like, would that be a good sign or a bad sign? Like, it's not a good sign. So, I mean, it don't look like he on this team no more. But like I said, his role is gone. His role and his favor is out the door with Dan Quinn. Make sure, stay on the lookout. I think Washington got a decent safety room, though. But J-Ron might end up going over there because it might not be a J-Ron role on this team no more. Sim don't play like that. He don't play like that. He play more traditional. He ain't trying to come with all these new hybrid mumbo jumbo, all that crazy stuff. He said, hey, a safety is a safety, a corner is a corner. We're gonna play nickel. That means 3 corners. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not finna do all these safety stuff and have my DBs playing linebacker. We're not doing any of that. We're gonna have linebackers playing linebacker, and we're gonna have defensive tackles playing defensive tackle. Like, it's gonna be way more traditional. So those little super new roles might not even be on this team no more.
Hey, dumb question, but I want to know, who is the best player to ever wear number 1? I almost feel like a number 1 is a bad number to wear in football, bro. Because I ain't
in the NFL.
It can't be, bro. Like,
who is the coldest number 1?
Number 1 is a number in high school. You be 1 because I know some cold number 1s a number, but
I bet you it was a quarterback or somebody we ain't thinking about.
Cam Newton.
Cam was hard with the 1.
Bro, Cam. What did Deshaun Jackson wear?
Jack might have been 1 too.
Did he wear 1 or 11? Warren Moon.
Moon wore 1. I knew it had to be a quarterback.
It's just like
it ain't no other position rocking 1 doing nothing else.
Listen to me. If you're wearing number 1 in the NFL, it's a preseason.
Danny Savage said that's a kicker number. You ain't lying.
Hey, landlord, you hear what I said? If you're wearing number 1 in an NFL game, it's a preseason game, bro. That's what I'm.
Yeah, straight up. And like I said, Kurt shouldn't have wore that as a safety, bro. Like, it didn't look good at all. But
Michael Gallup wearing 13.
To be honest, for a wide receiver, it's kind of dope though. It's kind of dope for a receiver because you want small numbers for a receiver, huh?
It's like creative player though. But I'm gonna tell you though, if I was like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was in the league, I'm trying to wear that 88. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I'm a receiver. I'm trying to wear 88 for sure.
I'm trying to wear 88, bro. I'm trying to wear 88, bro. Like, listen to it, just wearing that 88, it just feels like you that dude, bro. There's just certain numbers that you just feel like you're that dude.
And look, it's so crazy. this says a lot. Even when you can wear any number you want at any position, I still wear 88. You know what I'm saying? I still, because wide receiver numbers, like some people might not even know that. Like some wide receiver numbers used to have to be in the 80s most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like that what receiver numbers had to be 80, 81, 82, 83, all the way up to 89. And you know what I'm saying? That was just the numbers you had to pick from. And they threw away with that about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. Hey, put
It
it in
ain't been that long.
Hey, if you wore a number in high school or college, put your last number in the comment box right now. The last number I wore in anything was 14.
Yeah, I had 81 for a minute, but then I moved on up and had 88. So, yeah.
And when you had that 88, you felt like that dude, right?
I was him Duncan and him Jones.
It's like getting that 7 in LSU, man. Like there's certain numbers that, you know what I'm saying, that make you feel that way.
Throw it up, it's caught.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to JB too with the membership comment for 6 months, man. I appreciate you. He says, yo, let me see if he said anything else. I want to give him respect. Yeah, he just said, yo, man. Shout out to you for being a member, man. I appreciate you, sir.
Hey, you know what number is fire though? Another number. Paul dropped it. Hey, that number 3 in football's fire. That number 3 at the running back position. That's a nasty number.
Too hard too though, because Derrick Henry had that too. Derrick Henry had that deuce.
2 is there's certain numbers that if you see a dude, that 2 is hard, that 2 is hard, that 3 is hard. My boy wore that number 40. I don't know what he was thinking. My boy Dio wore that 40.
Okay, they said, shout out to Joe Tranchina. He says Miami trying to release Xavier Howard. Is he better than Gilly? I don't think so. But if you lose out on Gilly, sign me up.
Yeah. I mean, my question to you, my question is right now. Who are your starting corners right now for the Dallas Cowboys?
You play again. I think they gonna put Bland on the outside and Jordan Lewis in the nickel, Trayvon Diggs on the other side.
So then your thoughts are the Cowboys aren't gonna sign Gilly back.
Don't look like it, bro. They ain't gave his number away yet. They still got his number open.
21 is technically still out there.
They still got his number open, so that's a good sign. When I first seen Zeke change his number, I said, hey, that might mean we getting Gilly back. So we got to see.
We got to see. 21 should never be on the offensive side of the ball. I know my boy Joseph Randall wore it, but 21 is a defensive number, bro. Especially in Dallas where Deion played. Like, Cowboys need to stop doing dumb stuff, bro.
Yeah, Deion played both sides of the ball, though. That's why he messed it up. He messed it up in Dallas, yeah.
He did, but man, listen to me. Listen to me. When you play wide receiver and you ain't got no scouting report and they got 2 corners and one got 21 on and the other one got 26, 21 is the better one.
Yeah, I have to give you that because DB numbers was in the 20s.
Yeah.
DB numbers was 20s, right? Yeah. And linebacker numbers was in the 50s. Yeah, linebacker numbers was in the 50s. Defensive tackles and stuff was 90s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Offensive line is 70s.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Desmond Iron Man for the 6-month membership comment. He says trap. Hey, let's get it, man. Hey, you already know, man. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting the trap, man. We appreciate
you. JB said he played safety and he wore number 21. Okay.
That's a DB-ish. You know what I'm saying? 20s was for DBs. The 30s was for linebackers and DBs, right? Who the 30s was for?
30s was halfbacks.
30s was running backs too.
Halfbacks.
And who the 40s was for? Shit,
fullbacks.
Fullback was 40.
If you was a 40, you was special teams, bro.
Yeah, that's the practice squad guy.
Good 40s numbers, bro.
And 50s was all linebackers.
41 was probably a safety. 42
60s was linemen. All 60s was old linemen, right?
I don't know anybody wearing 43. I don't know anybody wearing 40. My boy wore 44 once. I don't know anybody wearing Rod Smith wore 45, but I don't know anybody wearing 45.
43 is hideous.
46. Imagine 46.
46, you gonna look like you 800 pounds.
Who wore 46, bro? If listen to me, if they give you 46, you're not making a team, bro.
They don't even want to print number one of them. They had that same 46 jersey for 6 years.
You're not. If you have number 46, you're not making the team, bro.
They ain't even watched that one. They was like, "Shit, he ain't gonna be on here long. He ain't gonna have it on long. It's all good."
At all, bro. At all, bro. At all. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, hey, enough of that. Enough of that Zay Jones talk. You know what I'm saying? Enough of that Zay Jones talk. Some other things that's been going on in the nation, man. If you're able to go on NFL chat or anything, stuff like that. Cowboys have agreed to terms. I'm gonna give you some. This is just these are just some quick, some in-house business. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys have agreed to terms with 12 rookie free agents following the draft. They got a contract with Nathan Pete, the running back, Cam Johnson out of Northwestern, Corey Crooms, wide receiver. Ford, the tight end, Alex Holder, the other tight end. They got the DN signed, Byron Vaughn, D tackle, Denzon Ditson signed. Both linebackers, Jason Johnson and Brock Moccasin from South Dakota signed, and all 3 safeties. Cowboys brought in a lot of safeties, bro. They didn't bring in any undrafted free agents that were corners, but they did bring in 3 safeties, which I think says a lot. But they got all
bring in number 1 running back. That says a lot too.
they didn't even draft one either.
No, they didn't. And they just brought in one, Nathan Pete. And we do got a lot of running backs. You know, some of them you might not like, but they on the team.
I mean, let's talk about. I mean, we're talking about running backs. I mean, I would think right now your starting running back would probably be Ezekiel Elliott. So I want to know right now, what are your expectations for Ezekiel Elliott in the 2024 season?
I mean, to be honest, man, you know, I really would look for Zeke. I just want Zeke to be a chain mover. I don't even want him to do nothing spectacular, really. I ain't saying that he's not capable of nothing, because I think I'm a fan of him plus the new line we got. If you told me Zeke could be running behind the old line, I wouldn't be excited about that. I'm excited about the pair. So, like, I don't really need him to do that much for real. I just need him to move the chains. Just be Zeke. Lean forward, put the shoulder on people, run physical and tough, and then be effective in the red zone. That's all I really need. I don't really need no whole bunch of numbers. I need Zeke to give me a consistent, 3.5, 4 yards. If I can get that from Zeke, I feel like, man, that's really the cheat code for Dak Prescott, really. When you get Dak some short down and distance with short third downs, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, like, man, Dak finna cook. He almost unstoppable with 3rd and 7. If you get Dak short down and distance on 3rd down, bro, I promise you, he's gonna cook you. And I'm gonna have to do my research on that, because it's a few games where we seen that happen and we was literally unstoppable. I know for a fact it was one of those games was a Minnesota game. I think it was like a couple years ago. We had all short 3rd downs, and Dak was like 100%. Like, it was rare that he didn't convert it, and we just kept scoring, just beat the brakes off of them boys. So I'm telling you, man, I feel like if you can keep Dak and short down the distance, bro, it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Hey, real quick, man, before I give you guys my thoughts on this, we're going to take a 5-second share break. 5 seconds. I want to see how many people we can get to share. We're at 242 people in here total watching between between 6 platforms. I want to shout out LandLord's YouTube page, currently holding it down as the top number right now. So salute to him. Then my Facebook page is coming in. Salute to the trap for holding us down. And then the West Coast Cowboys Facebook page is coming in, sliding in right behind that second, man. So, yo, man, we appreciate y'all on it, man. But let's do a little 5-second break. We're going to share one time for every time that the Dallas Cowboys have a Super Bowl ring, man. One time for every time the Cowboys have a Super Bowl ring. And if you're a real-ass Cowboy fan, you'll sneak a 6th one in there. Why? Because you believe it's going to happen this year. Ready? So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Share. Let's see if we can get this show over 300 people. Let's see if we can get this show over 300 viewers. Let's get this show over 300 viewers. If you shared and you proud to say you shared, put I shared in the comment box, and I'm gonna show you some love on the screen. You dig? All right, so let's go. My expectations for Ezekiel. My expectation for Zeke, man. If I want to say numbers, I like what my dude over here said. I don't know. I 12 touchdowns. I don't know to be exact 12, but I will take over 10. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that Zeke, but it's, I guess, only 2 more touchdowns, I guess you would say. But 10 plus touchdowns, 800 yards. That's what I've been screaming. since the Dallas Cowboys re-signed him. I don't believe that the Dallas Cowboys are even going to give Zeke the opportunity to get like 100 yards, 126-yard games, because there were times where we played defenses that were ranked like 27th and 28th and were giving up 100 and some yards to running backs, and we didn't even give Zeke the opportunity to do that. And that's when he was on this team before we let him go in New England. This is 2022 I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Where we literally played teams where it was best for us to run the ball and we didn't. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, Kellen Moore's not here. So think about this. This is the first time we're going to see Zeke in a non-Kellen Moore offense in a very long time also. You know what I'm saying? The last time Zeke was in a non-Kellen Moore offense, Zeke was a rookie of the year, basically. You know what I'm saying? They gave it to Dak, but Dak turned around and did what? Gave it to Zeke on the same stage. You know what I'm saying? So, he was the best running back in the league. Think about this. The next year, he missed 6 games and still damn near got 1,000 yards in 10 games. And the very next year, he was right back to where he was at 1,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what happened? Kellen Moore happened. I'm just being real with you. Dak, and listen to me, ever since then, Dak has been throwing the ball way, way, way more, and the running game has been less important. Think about this. When Zeke first got here, people actually said, why do you need Zeke behind that offensive line? That's what people said about us, bruh. It doesn't make no sense to draft Zeke 4th overall if you have that type of offensive line and you can do this with running the ball. We need to get back to that. And guess what? We'll get back to that and then still do what? Still have a Zeke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. The one thing I can say though, I really think, man, Zeke gonna end up being on the field a lot though. I'm gonna say that right now. He gonna end up being on the field a lot because we know he gonna be doing wonders in the pass pro game. You got a rookie left tackle, so of course Zeke gonna get a lot of pass pro reps, and I'm sure Dak gonna prefer him over Rico. So if you add the pass pro snaps, so that's gonna give him opportunities to catch the ball. Then you add the normal runs, the handoffs he gonna get. He gonna be on the field much more than Rico probably, bro. And then in the big time situations, Dak gonna call Zeke number before he called Rico number. It is what it is. So I mean, I just hope he ready to embrace that role again. That's all. Because I don't see no way when the going gets tough, when they back against the wall, Rico gonna run out there and tell Zeke to sit down. Ain't no way that's gonna happen, bro. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, that ain't happening. So
and Zeke knowing that he on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, he gonna say, hey, he gonna tap Rico. Hey, sit down for a minute. I got this one.
And I'm gonna tell you something that I just thought about. This was from Landry. Zeke didn't have to come here.
Hold on, wait a minute. I had made a deal with my people, right? Because I got some takes. I said Deuce Vaughn is not, he's little legs.
Hey, let me
said it. This gonna be quick.
Go ahead.
If he go crazy next year, I'm gonna have to wear his jersey. so Bobby Ellis talking about get your Deuce Vaughn jersey ready. Man, chill out, bro. But let's go.
Listen to me. Zeke didn't have to come here. Zeke was a free agent. He wanted to come here, but he didn't have to come here. So just like Zeke had to sell the Cowboys on what he could do, the Cowboys had to sell Zeke on what they could do for him. And I'm going to tell you this, if I'm Zeke, there's no way I'm coming here doing the same bull crap y'all was doing when I was here. Not giving me the ball 10 times a game. No, I don't believe Zeke signs up for that.
So let me ask you this. I know you got the Zeke insight. You know what I'm saying? I know this. So do you think Zeke went into this as like you the starting back, or do you think he went into this like he probably got a shared role?
Zeke said what he came in here. Zeke said that he had unfinished business. The last time he was here, he was your starting running back. Listen to me. Zeke does not see Rico Dow in the same breath as him. He didn't see Tony Pollard in the same breath as him. He does not see Rico in the same breath as him. None of those guys have actually been starting backs. None of those guys have ever had to put on the load that Zeke has had to put on. None of those guys have done that. Zeke, listen to me. Zeke can't even see those guys like that. You want to know why? Because they've never been that guy. Like they've never been that guy. So there's no way that Zeke could see himself behind Rico or these guys that have never done what he's done. And think about this. Financially, Zeke is still making 4-5 times as much as them. So if you know what I'm saying, financially, it says you need to give the ball to Zeke because Zeke is making millions. Rico Dow is making $100,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
no loss in Zeke Rico Dow not playing. You
The
signed
Cowboy got some cheap labor, bro.
they do,
Dang.
they do, they do,
They
they
got
do.
a sweatshop. The Cowboy sweatshop, boy. That's gonna be the name for that's the name I'm calling Dollar Bill now. We got a sweatshop, boy. Think about it. All these undrafted free agents playing for us, all these rookies and stuff. They got a Cowboy sweatshop over here, man. We ain't paying nobody. Dak, Dak, CD, and Michael. Them the only people getting a contract.
He's yeah, but I mean, and that's why I say like if I'm Zeke, I'm coming here to and then Dak said it too. Dak said it on his interview. Dak was like, he was like, the leadership aspect, Brad. Like Dak really kept on speaking about Zeke's leadership. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I think Dak is the leader of this team because he is Dak is the leader of this team because he's a quarterback because of by position. But I think in that locker room, when they, I was gonna say something crazy right now, no Diddy, but man, F it, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say when they walk in,
Don't say it.
don't say it, don't say it. I ain't gonna say it. Then they ain't gonna be able to take it. But all I'm gonna say is this, man. And then when they're in that huddle and things are even Dak said that calmness, bro. Zeke is the leader, and when he's on this team, Zeke is the leader of this team. Just like people didn't know that Tony Yayo was really the leader of G Unit, but 50 Cent was the one that actually blew up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Even Dak said that. Dak said his leadership. That's his calmness. You know what I'm saying? That's one, and I'm gonna tell you why. Is because Zeke has played in big games all his life. Like Zeke was 7 years old playing in national championships. He didn't play it in the biggest games, the biggest of games. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Dak is the leader because he's the quarterback. But bro, Dak is not the leader of this team, bro. The leader of this team has always been 21. Always been 21.
I think they kind of share it though. I can't say Dak
Listen
ain't
to me.
the
If
leader.
you sharing it, that means there ain't one because there can only be one, bro. And if it ain't shared by the quarterback, then there's not one. Now I'm just being real with you. Just think about this, man. Listen, the Cowboys we went 3-3 without Zeke. You know what I'm saying? We did the same. We did damn near almost the same with Dak. You know what I'm saying? Now, I go on to this, right? One thing that people can say about Zeke then went through a whole bunch of stuff, and they're still floating love out there for him. Man, Dak ain't never did nothing, bruh. And he's still disliked. You know what I'm saying? Even in your like, listen to me. The Cowboys couldn't release Dak and then bring him back. Fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, but it's a
Hell
couple of
no.
quarterbacks. That get a lot of unfair hate because he the quarterback though. But I would have to say Dak the leader though.
Yeah, because he's
I
a
have to say
quarterback. That's it. If you're the leader because you're the quarterback, then you're
he
not.
got some other things going for him too. Cause I look at it like Dak ain't no company guy either. He ain't no company guy. That's the only way you can be a leader in this team. Bro, you ain't never seen Dak on no picture that with Jerry Jones that wasn't at work. You ain't never seen that. You ain't never seen Dak he and ha with Steven Jones and all this crazy stuff. You ain't
Bro. You got money like that. Come on, bro. Come on now, man.
we seen Romo always with them. Romo
Listen,
was everywhere with them.
yeah, but listen to me. Listen to me.
Romo was at the little kids' games,
Listen to
man.
me.
Romo was kissing babies.
But they didn't mess with Romo either, man. Jerry Jones didn't want to pay Romo either. They did all that. And guess what Romo showed us? Romo showed us that you can do all that hee ha ha. And guess what? They will still not want to pay you because the Cowboys did not want to pay Tony Romo. Jerry Jones said it came down to faith. That's what he
Wait a
said.
minute, Nigel. Shout out to Nigel Wanza with the $5 super. He said, I'm glad Zeke Mama back in the stadium. Good grief. I don't know if I ever seen Miss Elliott before.
And I tell you like this, I ain't never heard Dak stand up for one player on this thing. No, that's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, but you know, when it comes to that, I mean, I look, Wes, you've been a leader before. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a kiss up when and lead men, bro. It just don't go together. Men gonna call you on your BS, bro. They're not gonna follow you. They're not at all. If they see you kissing tail, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna follow you, bro. They're
Bro,
not.
listen to me. Amari Cooper said it best when they were in that huddle, and Amari Cooper told Dak Prescott against the Philadelphia Eagles, they are jumping the damn routes. And you know what Dak told him to do? He told him to be quiet and go do the play. That's on you.
That was young Dak, though.
I don't give a damn, bro. And I don't. And guess what happened?
That's young
And
Dak.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. You guys know what happened in that play?
It was a touchdown.
No, what happened is Dak threw the route. They did jump the route. The only difference is Amari Cooper tipped the ball when he jumped it, caught it, and ran in the end zone. That's what happened. You know what I mean?
I thought you was talking about the other play, because one of the plays, Dak actually did change the play, and they came back and said something about it. It was against the Eagles too. You remember it ended up being a big time play. So he did it before too. Yeah. But like at the same time, I'm telling you, bro, Dak was on thin ice back then, bro. Like, I don't know how y'all don't get that. Like, bro, he just came in and took Romo's job. If Dak would have came in there being risky, throwing interceptions, he would have never been this quarterback. Yeah, but if he would have been throwing interceptions like at the rate of Tony, they would have set his ass down.
He didn't take his job, and let's stop that right now, because Tony Romo was coming off of an injury, and he was also coming off of 2014. That was the last year he played a full season, and he was an MVP candidate. Dak Prescott did not take Tony Romo's job. Tony Romo got hurt in a preseason game, and the Dallas Cowboys did not give him an opportunity to get his job back. Not because Dak Prescott was playing so much better, it's because the Cowboys were 7-1. And let's just be real. I love me some Dak Prescott, but I was 100% okay with Tony Romo for sure getting his job back. Because I'm gonna tell you, listen to me. We got 6 months. We got 6 months until we got football. So I got time today.
Wes, okay, let me get off then, because you just said
we beat Aaron Rodgers in 2006 with Tony Romo.
Let me tell you this. Now, quarterback is hard to make an example out of any other position. But I'm going to say this. If you had a player that's playing at the level of Micah Parsons, ain't nobody taking his job because he hurt, bro. I don't care what linebacker we bring in here. Micah going to get his job back. So that's the point. Like, they didn't allow him to get an opportunity to get his job back because they felt like Dak was playing so well.
No, they did that because the Cowboys wanted to release Tony Romo from that contract, bruh. They didn't want to pay him. That's why and listen to me. If you go look at me, the reason why they didn't want Tony Romo to play also is because he had to pay half those games that contract was going to be guaranteed. The Cowboys, listen to me, the Cowboys found the perfect scenario to get out of Tony Romo's contract because he got hurt. And then guess what? They were winning, so they didn't have to play him. And since he did not play, guess what? He didn't get that guaranteed money from 2016, and then they released him the next year.
The only reason I can't go with that because we heard Jared. Jared said Jared came back and said he wanted to put Romo in.
So then that's how I know they didn't want to do it, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Daddy say he wants something, why don't Daddy get it? That don't make no goddamn.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, so if it was because of the reasons you said, Jared wouldn't have said that, because Jared went over those rules.
No, but listen to me. But Jerry never. But listen, at the end of the day, it was about money. It had nothing to do with who was playing. Because listen to me, Tony Romo was playing. You're gonna tell me that Tony Romo was not playing as good as Dak his rookie year? We are not about to sit up here and say that.
I mean, I rock with Romo, but we can say one of the things that Romo did the worst, Dak was doing better.
Doing what?
Not turning the ball over.
The last time
turning the ball over. Dak was not turning the ball over, bro.
Bruh,
that's what Romo known for. We know that. I love, bro. Romo is my dog. But I'm telling you, he turned the ball over at very inopportune times. He did. That was a characteristic of Romo. Dak did not do that when he came in. That's why I'm telling you that was a very emphasized part of that game. Dak would not be on this team right now. He would not have been the starter if he would have came out here playing risky football just like Romo.
Okay,
it would have never happened.
Let's look at this. All right.
They would have set him down.
Okay. Let's go. So 2015, right? Tony Romo was 3-1. He had 5 touchdowns. He had 7 interceptions, right? That's 4 games, the 4 games that he played. 2014 was his last full season. He went 12-3. He missed one game. He had 34 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I'm gonna tell you this right here. There is a myth about Tony Romo just slanging interceptions like it was crack rock. Bro, it's not true. He had 7 interceptions once in 2015. He had 9 in 2014. That sounds like, let me finish. That's single digits, bro. He had 10 interceptions in 13. In 2012, he had 19. Then he went 10, 7, 9. Tony Romo was not no turnover machine. The most interceptions he had was when he was young. 2016, his first year as a starter, 13. 2007, his second year as a starter, 19. 2014, his third year as a starter, 14 interceptions. Then he drops to 9. Then he drops to 7. Then between 2010 and 2016, he had one season where he went over 10, bruh. One. What are we talking about, bro? If we're gonna be content creators, listen to me. Tony Romo has no bearing on this. But we gotta stop with this Tony Romo through bad interception. What did Dak just do against the 49ers?
Tony Romo led the league in interceptions a couple of years, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he did not. No, he did not. Tony Romo never led the league in interceptions. No, he did not. No, he did not. No, he did not. With 19. You're going to tell me there was there were no quarterbacks you're going to tell me in 32 quarterbacks that there was not one quarterback that threw more than 19 interceptions.
I hate to tell you that he did, bro. He actually did. He 100% did. Like, you going to keep saying that he did it when he did? He did. Wow, his 19 interceptions led the league.
What year? And what was number 2?
19 led the league. It don't matter what year.
Okay,
he just said it did, bro. He actually led the league a couple of times. So you talking about as content creators, we are content creators.
Okay,
when we say stuff, we gotta be factual, bro.
Okay, so what year? I'll admit, okay, so he did it.
It don't matter. It don't matter what year. They just said 19. He did it twice. Pick a year. No, it don't matter.
It does matter, bro. Because listen, the first 3 years, it was his first year starting, bro.
So you gonna say how young he was, but I just made the argument that Dak came in the game young, taking care of the ball, Wes.
I'm saying this. The years that Tony Romo and Dak were on this team, in the years that Tony Romo leading up to this 2014, 9, 2013, 10. Bruh,
so
you gotta go
hold on. Because if we removed, all we gotta do is pick 19. So it was either his second year or in 2012. And it looked like 2012, to be honest, because that's in bold letters. That's in bold. That's bold black.
And think about this. I'm gonna tell you something else about 2012 that's also amazing. 5 of those interceptions came in one game.
That ain't good.
In a game, listen to me. Think about that.
That ain't good, Wes.
That's
not good. That ain't gonna help your case in this matter, bro.
But I'm asking. Think about this. He had in one game. He had 5, and I'm telling you that's bad. But he had 5. But that was the shootout game versus Denver. That was the same game that he had to score 50.
He had 5 interceptions in that game.
Yes, he did.
Damn, that was a hell of a game, though. That was
It's still
that was a hell of a game, bro. I love Romo, bro. I'm not up here dogging Romo, like, bro. I rock with Romo, but I'm just saying, bro. We gonna act like wrong interceptions wasn't a dark cloud over Romo here.
Okay, let's go look at Dax.
Bro, Dak is one of the least intercepted quarterbacks.
I believe it.
He is in history.
I believe it. Well, I mean,
who is saying I'm tripping and I'm just telling facts? Like I just gave you facts. I just showed you what the hell was going on, but I'm tripping. Like, come on, man. Sometimes you gotta put your fandom aside. When people hitting you in the face with truth, you gotta be honest. Like, okay, I was wrong. Okay, I see. Like, come on, bro. I'm not making up stuff here. I'm telling you the truth. You don't gotta like the truth, but hey, that's when you enter the realm of delusion. I'm sorry.
Larry Green plays.
I don't like the truth, landlord, so you're wrong.
Okay, so let's just look at this. All right, let's just look at this, right? You got Dak Prescott, his last year, 9 interceptions.
That's great.
Okay, listen. Okay. Let me finish.
Single-digit interceptions is phenomenal.
But then he also has 15. Then he has 10. Like, go look at his last 3 years.
15 was his highest one ever, and it was an anomaly. We ain't seen him reach that number no more, Wes, ever.
Okay, let me get back on that.
Go back to it.
Interceptions.
Dak probably got single digit
No, he
years,
don't.
more
No, he
single
don't.
digit years
No,
than he do double
actually he
digit.
doesn't. No, actually, he doesn't. He has 15, he has a 10, he has 11, he has a 13. And I'm just being real. That's 74 interceptions, bro.
Wes, that's
74.
normal. That's
Okay,
great. That's a great
bro,
ratio, sir.
bro, what are you talking about, bro? Tony Romo. You know what I mean? Do you know that Troy Aikman has more interceptions than Tony Romo?
Man. Listen. Dak Prescott is one of the least intercepted quarterbacks. He probably like top 10 if you go look it up.
Think about this. Tony Romo played how many seasons? Tony Romo played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In 13 seasons, Tony Romo had 117 career interceptions.
How many seasons Dak got?
He has 9. He's going into his 9th season. That means he hasn't played it.
He got 74.
He has 74.
That ain't much. That ain't much, Wes. Like, listen, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, anything under like when you start getting like 10 interceptions and 12, 13, long as you ain't up into the 15s and stuff, bro, that's good quarterback play. Josh Allen had like 15 every year his career down there.
Yeah, listen to me. I think Dak and Romo are two. Listen to me. I think Dak takes care of the ball very well. I also believe that, guess what? I also believe that Tony Romo took care of the ball very well too. I just believe that Tony Romo had bad moments that had to do with interceptions. And
Romo was risky, and I used to love it,
bro. But I'm gonna tell you,
he was risky though. He was dope with it though. Look, he got caught up a lot of times where he probably shouldn't have been risky. But Romo had a lot of that. I don't give a
okay.
You know what in him, bro? He did.
Playoff loss. Tell me a game where Tony Romo threw 2 interceptions.
I don't know. I have to go look. That was a minute ago, bro. I mean, I don't know. So you just gonna say, oh, you got Dak with the 2 interceptions.
I just know that people don't blame Tony Romo for that Green Bay loss in Lambeau. I know that.
How many times Dak went 8-8?
I mean, how many times did Dak have? I mean,
how many times Dak went 8-8?
I mean, you tell me. Tony Romo didn't even play those full seasons. What is you talking about?
We supposed to have the Dak versus Romo screen though. We said we was gonna do it. Because I like Romo, bro. But y'all playing with Dak though. Y'all playing with Dak.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. Dak takes care of the ball better than Romo, but Dak throws interceptions in bunches. Like he lets them go. And I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna tell you this too. Tony Romo also grew up in an era where he was playing guys like Peyton Manning. He was playing like serious ass gunslinging ass quarterbacks. So when you gunsling back and forth, that's what he was. We didn't draft Dak Prescott thinking that he was going to be a gunslinger. Tony Romo was a guy who threw the ball. Dak Prescott, that's not even his game. So I wouldn't even expect that. You know what I'm
saying? Garrett went 8-8, not Romo. Dak had Garrett too. So hey, put that in your pipe, and you know what? Let that simmer. Let that marinate right now.
2017, we go to the playoffs. 2017 was
let that marinate
down. 2017. 2017.
Dak had Garrett too. So relax. That's all I'm saying. Like Dak didn't go 8-8 with Garrett. He didn't. That's all I'm saying. So you gonna blame Garrett on Romo, but not on Dak. See, you see how this go? You see how this works? That's all I'm saying, bro. Just relax. Just calm down. Simmer yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. Caliente. I believe that's how you say it. Spanish word for calm down. So, I'm working on my Spanish words. Don't do me like that no more. You call me out, you embarrass me because I'm in.
Hey, listen to me though. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen to me. We got 6 months, bro. We got 6 freaking months until we can talk about anything that's really, 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 really deal football. All these conversations.
Oh, Dak went 8-8 too. Hold on, wait a minute. Garrett was just the 8-8 villain, bro.
Two people that neither one of them dudes could overcome. 2 guys that neither one of them dudes could overcome. Jason Garrett and Kellen Moore. Neither one of them dudes could overcome them.
I meant to say Comate. My bad, not Caliente.
Jerry had to get him out of here.
Comate. So Silver Surfer Comate. I believe that's how you say it. Somebody help me out. It's too close to Caliente.
But
It's too
is
close.
that caliente? It says caliente.
Caliente means hot.
Yeah.
Calmate means calm down. I believe that's it. But yeah, we gotta have. We just probably ain't gonna be able to settle this, West. We just gonna have a Dak versus Romo scream and just set it up for the nation and just go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Let us know if that's what y'all want to see one day. It's gonna be a day we ain't doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And we just come with the
but see, this the
great
thing.
debate. The great
But see,
debate.
this the thing though, right? I just listen. I only would take Dak over Romo in 2016 versus the Green Bay Packers because Tony Romo, we were down, bro. At that moment, Tony Romo was the god of coming back. Like, bro, like that was a game built for Romo. That's all. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Dak could have taken on from there. And listen
Don't
to me.
blame Dak for that though.
I'm not
Romo was
blaming Dak.
hurt.
I'm not blaming Dak, but I'm blaming that offense for not being good for the first half.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Nothing.
But now, dude, who you blame for that? Scott Linehan, or you blame the rookie QB? That wasn't even his team. That wasn't even his offense.
Man, I blame who. Listen to me. At some point, the offense, we came out dead, bro. We came out.
You can't blame the rookie.
I'm not.
I think we can agree to that.
No.
Out of everybody in that equation, bro, you can't blame the rookie QB.
I'm not blaming Dak. I'm blaming the organization. Because that was a game. That was a game that should. That's why you had Romo. Like there, if you weren't gonna have Romo as your backup, you shouldn't even have suited him out. Like Dak was not. He was not on that first half. You know what I'm saying? And think about this. We didn't really even play in that Philadelphia game before that when we went to Philly because it was cold.
So you wanted them to pull a Saban and pull Dak in the first quarter.
Yes.
Because they was slow though. Like that, you could have went and said, okay, the rookie, the lights is too bright for the rookie. But I wouldn't say the offense was just trash because of Dak either, though. The offense was just bad all around.
Yes, but that's why, and I'm gonna tell you, this was a situation where you needed veteran leadership.
I'm not mad at you either now, because I'm kind of talking me into that. Because that might have not been a bad idea. But we wouldn't have been able to see what Dak did in the second half either, though.
I mean,
this is what I'm saying.
This is the thing. At any point, you could have went if you had that much faith in Dak, you could have always went back to him. He's not hurt.
And then him being a rookie, I don't think that would have hurt his confidence either.
No, because he's already Dak already knew he was living on borrowed time. Like, come on now. Like, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, Dak already knew that he was the future of the Dallas Cowboys. Like the Cowboys didn't switch because they were too afraid of how it would affect his mental. But now we all know that everything that Dak has gone through, that Dak is the perfect dude that he could have handled it. Bro, Dak has taken people's job. Dak has been the guy that's been the third string quarterback, and then the first string quarterback got hurt or he didn't play good, and then he took your job. So how could he be slighted if that was to happen to him? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the offense was not moving, bruh. It was not moving. And who else better to know this offense better than Ezekiel? Better than Tony Romo. And more importantly, you had him on the field. That's my whole thing. Is like he was 100% healthy on the field.
Give DeQuincy one gold star for that comment. It was funny. You real petty. DeQuincy just wake up every day of his life and hate on Dak Prescott. It'd be hilarious though. I give you that one. He said if Dak was so good, he'd have a contract right now. Now that's a good joke right now. That's a good joke.
Guess what? It backfires on him. It actually backfires on him because Dak actually has a contract and he's actually the highest paid quarterback in the football right now. Because I don't know anybody that's making $63 million this year on a 1-year deal. That's the biggest contract in NFL history on a 1-year deal.
Well, so he is technically on a contract right now.
Technically, yes. Dak can't just go sign.
This just his last year. That's all.
Yes. So when you joke back,
nine, and boom.
I think he is. To be honest with you, I think Dak does have either him or Deshaun Watson has the biggest cap hit in NFL history this year. One of them. It's either Dak or Deshaun Watson. If Deshaun Watson is number 1, then Dak is number 2.
Shout out to B Bird. He said West Coast is right. Should have went back to Romo in 2016. I don't think I'm mad at that take though. Because I don't think I'm mad at that take. Now y'all know me. I ain't finna agree if I don't agree. But I ain't mad at that take. Cause we did start slow. But the only thing I say is I don't know if the slow start was because of Dak though. I have to go back and look at it. The offense was it was the play calling, everything was bad.
Man,
Then Garrett, was that Kellen Moore? Well, Garrett. I mean, or Scott Linehan. We was known for having slow starts back then too. We always started slow.
which was not a good thing.
That might be a characteristic of Dak, though, now that I think about it. I'm just trying to be fair here. Do that transcend the OCs we done had and the coaches? Dak and these slow starts? I know Keller had some slow starts. Was it Dak the whole time?
All right, let me put this up here.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up that. We're gonna have to research that. I'm not making a conclusion. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking out loud. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just thinking out loud.
All right, so Cowboys did not score their first offensive scoring touchdown until 6 minutes, or they did not score. We didn't score anything but field goals until 6 minutes left into the second quarter. Green Bay by then had already had 21 points. Bro, that's your offense going out there and not doing anything, bro.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay, go look at about a quarter. Because we could kind of pinpoint when he probably, if it would have been a good time to pull him. Go back to that.
Let me see if I can pull up drives.
No, you ain't got to do the drives. You can go like to the scoring about a quarter. Where did it start getting out of hand? Because it got out of hand.
All right, so first off, the Cowboys received the ball. We received the ball to start the game off. We did 8 plays for 3 minutes and 37 yards. I mean, 3 minutes and 3 minutes and 37 minutes. 3 minutes and 37 seconds. We went at 43 yards from the 25 and kicked the field goal. In our next possession, we had the ball for 4 minutes and 6 seconds. We netted 23 total yards and we punted. On our next possession, we had the ball for 3 plays. I'm assuming that we may have turned it over on this one. We had the ball for 1 minute and 4.
Nah, we punted. We just only had the ball 2 yards.
What?
We netted 2 yards. That's bad play calling right there, Wes. That ain't no quarterback right there. That's a bad play calling right there to me. If you ask me, I don't know if the whole team that bad to the point where you got to get, and then you come follow that up with a 75-yard touchdown. That was some bad play calling right there.
Yikes.
And then, what about the defense, though? The defense was laying down, Wes. We can't let the defense get away scot-free now. The defense was laying down. They was letting Green Bay do what they want.
I believe it, but I mean, I also see that the Cowboys in their first 3 possessions had the ball a little over 7-9 minutes, and in their first 3 possessions, the Dallas Cowboys netted 67 yards and 3 points.
To be honest, though, in most of all our playoff runs, the Cowboys defense ain't really never been like that.
Listen to me, and that's why this was a shootout, bro.
Think about it. Hold on, wait a minute. Even with Romo, we didn't have that defense. We had pass rushers. We had Ware, but was our defense a complete defense in them years?
Right.
I don't know if we suited up into a playoff game for real with a dope defense like that in most of these 20 years for real.
But listen, look at this, bro. First drive, Cowboys 8 plays, 3 minutes 37 seconds. We got 43 yards and 3 points. Their first drive, 5 plays, bro. 5 plays.
A 75-yard
touchdown. 75 yards on the touchdown.
Then 13 90-yard touchdown. Oh my God. What was the defense doing, man? And y'all want to sit up here and blame the rookie quarterback? Wes, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Nope. I take it all back. I take it back. Nope, leave Dak alone. Sorry, B-Bird. Nope. And as soon as I said B-Bird, he's stupid again. Nope, B-Bird. Nope, I ain't let y'all do my quarterback like that. Did you see what that man just said, bro? Nope. That is not on your rookie QB.
I didn't say
That's on your defense.
And that's why I said Tony Romo. Listen to me.
Y'all know how I am. I gotta be real. I take it all back. I'm sorry.
LandLord, listen to me. And that's why, and think about this, listen to me. And that's why I said Tony Romo should have been playing, because this was a shootout. You had no defense, bro.
Okay, so you saying your defense was so terrible that you needed Romo.
Bro, you needed points like this. Boom.
I might give you that point. I might give you that point. But man, bro, they screwed Dak in that game, bro. Like, come on, bro.
That's
a 75-yard touchdown, 90-yard touchdown, 80-yard touchdown. Like, come on, bro.
I need to go look at that. I need to go look at
that. And it's a rookie quarterback we talking about.
I need to go look at
Dak probably got PTSD from this playoff game right here. That's why he get into the games like, is they gonna do it again? Dak can't, man. Come on, bro. B Bird said sounds like last year Green Bay playoff game. You ain't lying. Hey, they gave me some. I'm shell shocked about that now. Good grief. I need some help after that. That brought up some flashbacks, man. But man, that come on, bro. That don't sound like an offensive problem to me. That don't sound like an offensive problem to me. If you look up the one from this, that's what you should do.
That's what I'm looking for right now.
Oh, you look up the one for Green Bay, now it's gonna be
looking for right now.
That shit gonna look terrible.
That's what I'm looking at.
It's gonna look similar. That's like B Bird said. Look, we ain't trying to play them no more. Okay, that's just I don't care what their record is. I don't want Green Bay in the playoffs. Regular season, all right, I might be okay. Playoffs, nah, I'm good. It looked like we got some, and I'm not scared. It just seemed like we got some weird stuff going on with Green Bay, bro. We just got some weird stuff going on. I'd rather not dabble in that. HTM in the bed. I know he got some good facts for me. He said 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, 31 points should be enough to win a playoff game. 2016 loss was sad. It was. It was.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at all them bold letters, man. Get out of here. And I sat up here and blamed Dak. Man, DeQuincy, what you got to say to this, bro? Because I be sick of these people all they see is Dak Prescott, bro.
LandLord, listen to me. Green Bay either punted or scored a touchdown. Period.
Bro, I just want to know what how do y'all look at stuff like this and say Dak?
Touchdown.
How do y'all look at this and this is y'all conclusion is Dak Prescott, bro? This is lazy work, bro.
LandLord, they gave up 5 straight touchdowns, dog. 5 straight touchdowns.
I don't want to see this. Please get this out of my screen, please.
How is that your quarterback's fault?
Please, bro. Please. All these people say is Dak Prescott, and these people giving it up like this. That's nasty work, right? This is depressing. And we sit up here, and then that's why I say this what makes this even more egregious, bro. Real talk. This why I never would give them an excuse. We came into this season beating on our chest about this defense. We said this defense was like that.
Bro, they gave up 6 touchdowns in a playoff game. You listen to me. Show me. I got a run the damn ball hat right now for anybody that can show me a team that gave up 6 touchdowns in a playoff game and won.
I told you, Wes, nobody scored that much on nobody.
Damn.
That was the highest scoring game of the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes went a whole half without scoring and won the game. Literally a whole half, he did not score a touchdown. The whole half. I asked Cowboy fans at the half, I said, what the score would be if this was the Cowboys? And Dak didn't score for a whole half. Boy, we'll be down 28-0. Man, Patrick Mahomes was able to not score for a whole half and still won the game. And then I want you to know this. Not only did he do that, he threw a red zone, he threw an interception on his side of the ball too. So they could have had a chance to score. His defense didn't give up nothing. So I want you to put that into the equation too. But everybody say, oh, Dak threw the interception. He gave them 14 points. No, he gave them 7. But he didn't give them 14 because they had an opportunity
They
to
already had
stop him.
7. They already had look at this. I need everybody to look at something. I need everybody to pay attention to something. Look where it says 15.00. Everybody
Shout
says 15.00. Well, think about this. As soon as the game started, the Green Bay Packers went on a 12-play drive that lasted half the quarter. Dak didn't even listen to me. They kicked off the ball, and Dak did not even get on the field. He was standing on the side and holding his helmet for half the first quarter, and they gave a 75 yards, bruh. That is a long. But think about this.
I ain't even. Wes, give yourself a round of applause for that, because I ain't never even put that into the equation. 7 minutes, 8 minutes?
8 minutes, bro.
Dak had to wait to get on the field for 8 minutes?
8 minutes, bro.
And y'all want him to be on fire? Man, get out of here with that.
And he's down. And he's down.
Get out of here with that. Y'all want him to be on fire, stepping on the field after 8 minutes, down 7.
Dak didn't get the ball to the 7 minutes and 8 seconds into the first quarter.
For the people who don't understand how big that is, bro, the best way you get players off the field, the best way you keep down the high power offense is make sure he on the fucking sideline. If he on the sideline, he can't be explosive. He can't do nothing. Really? All he gonna do is be getting antsy. Y'all don't remember that game? This the prime game that I always love to reference. I believe it was Peyton versus that Wildcat offense back in the day. Was that was the 2 running backs in Miami or either the Panthers? I can't remember which team it was. But I promise you, they was a bad team. They ran Wildcat because they didn't have a quarterback. But their run game was ridiculous. And Peyton was over there just pacing back and forth on the side. He couldn't get on the field for nothing. It was so crazy. And Peyton was so explosive, bro. It was nothing he could do. He just literally just had to walk the sidelines mad. And they kept putting the camera on him, too. They like, look at Peyton. He just wanted to get on the field. It was nothing he could do. That's the perfect example right there, bro. And then it's hard to step on the field and be hot after you just sat there and waited for 8 minutes. And then you seen your team getting beat down.
And then look at this. Then we didn't even make them work for the touchdown. Listen, look at this. 3 plays, 19 yards, touchdown. That was the interception. 5 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. 3 plays, 75 yards, touchdown.
Oh my God. 3 plays, 75.
Look at this. LandLord, 8 plays, 40 yards, touchdown. Look at the Cowboys. We working. 12 plays, 55 yards, touchdown. 12 plays, 5 minutes and 37 seconds, 60 yards, field goal. 11 plays, touchdown. 11 plays, touchdown. Then we had the big play where it was when we had the 4 plays, we had 91 yards and got the touchdown, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. F all that Tony Romo stuff. Who cares if it's
that we gotta let that go. This is a problem right now.
Listen to me. All that Tony Romo stuff, honestly, was made for me and you to find this.
Yeah, that was from God. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. You can listen when you look at this right here. You ask yourself, why did the Dallas Cowboys lose this game, bro? What are you talking about? The Green Bay Packers scored 5 straight times.
Oh my!
5 straight. Listen to me. 5 straight times, bro. 5 straight times. They stepped on the field, scored a touchdown. Then they kicked it to the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys did whatever they wanted to do. They came back out, scored a touchdown. 5. And think about this. This wasn't even from okay, they did it all in the second half. This was in the first quarter, the second quarter, and then guess what? Their first possession in the third quarter, guess what they did? Touchdown. So, yeah, when you was in the locker room in 15 minutes, Dan Quinn, okay, we're going to move X over here. We're going to move this dude over here. We're going to make these adjustments. We're going to slide down this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Because remember, the Cowboys, we received the ball. So we received the ball at half.
Oh, my God.
We go 12 plays for 60 yards and get a field goal. Then on the very first play, the very first series of the third quarter where your defense is remember, at this point, they've already given up 4 touchdowns. We've already given up 4 touchdowns at this point. I mean, I'm sorry. We've already given up 3. We've given up 3 touchdowns. And guess
That's
what?
the moment that pissed me off right there because I was looking for it in the recall.
We gave up 3 more. We gave up 3
didn't
touchdowns
look.
when this happened.
I gave the defense too much gosh darn credit. They didn't get a stop. We actually had the ball last, and then we got the ball after halftime and scored a field goal. So that's what got us 10 points in a row.
Yep.
And guess what your defense did? Michael
Gave up
Parsons with all this rough and tough stuff he be
Gave
talking.
up a touchdown.
Guess what your defense did? Gave up a gosh darn touchdown right out the gate. So you gonna sit up here and talk about Dak Prescott, bro? That's all y'all see. Now I'm not saying he played a great game or excellent game or none of that, but I'm just saying ain't no way I'm finna come to the conclusion where it's just Dak. You gotta be crazy.
And think about this. Theoretically, the defense only played 1 good quarter of football, and that was really the 4th quarter. You know what I'm saying? Because they scored exactly at the 15 mark of the dang 4th quarter. So you could say that was basically a drive in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys defense only played 1 good quarter of defense, and that was the 4th quarter.
Oh, hold on. Look at this too, Wes. The touchdown that they scored was the worst one. It was a 10-play, 93. Like, they just sit up there just doing us dirty, bro. Like, we sit up here got hope right now. Like, think about this. At that moment, we had hope. We like, okay, we scored a touchdown before half. Boom, we did what we supposed to do. Got the ball back. We scored 3. We ain't tripping. All we got to do is get a stop. And then, boom. 10 plays, 93 yards, and a touchdown? Like, listen, bro. This is what why you laughing? Because I'm getting mad and you laughing. This is not right. This is not how they're supposed to win. Listen, this is what pisses you off, bro. When you sit up and look at that, you really had faith. Because you like, okay, we got 10 points in a row. And then they come back and do a 10-play drive for 93 yards. Like, y'all see all these touchdowns and it just look normal. Bro, don't you know they had a chance to kick field goals? You couldn't even force a field goal?
If you're on the offense, you know what you're saying? Have you seen that Popeyes, that lady, that Popeyes commercial where the lady's just sitting there with her head down? Bruh, after that right there, if you're on offense, you're like,
I'm sick of these dudes. Like, look, I really screw Dak and CD arguing. Dak should have been in the defense face. Dak should have been like, man, I'm sick of y'all. What is y'all doing, bro?
He couldn't. They were on the field. He couldn't. They were on the field.
Yeah, they was on the field the whole time. Like, man, look, bro, I'm sick of that, bro. In the locker room, Dak should have been in there fighting folks. Like, what is y'all doing, bro? Like, y'all sit up here and talk about Dak. Like, bro, Dak would have had to be perfect. That's what made me get up off of that. Because I seen the greatest quarterbacks in the world, they did not play perfect. So why the hell am I sitting up here saying Dak got to be perfect? That's stupid.
And it's like we couldn't even match them. Like, you know how people try to like match shot for shot? We couldn't match shot for shot because we were punting. We were punting when they were when we were punting, they were scoring. And man, I'm gonna tell you, after a team goes out there and they score on 5 straight drives, you are defeated, bruh.
35 straight points is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Ridiculous, bruh.
35 straight?
Listen, the offense, listen to me.
The offense needed to score too.
There's not enough time. Listen to me. There's not enough time. When this is happening on your defense, you don't have enough time. And you're shooting 2s when they're shooting 3s. So they're always going to be one ahead of you.
This is not to excuse Dak saying he didn't do anything, but this is to say for the people who only see Dak as the blame. That's all we making the case for. Like, it's people that say Dak ruined this game. I'm not saying that Dak didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Dak just went crazy and it was everybody else's fault. But if you can look at this and say it was Dak's fault, I feel like you're crazy.
You're crazy.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that Dak didn't have no blame. That's not what I'm saying. So let's get that out there. Dak didn't play his greatest game. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't care where you put this at. In Pop Warner football, 35 points straight is ridiculous, bro.
Straight, bro. That's
ridiculous.
That's
ridiculous.
Stop. Not one stop.
Straight. People don't score 35 points in a game. They scored 35 straight. Shh. Man, I'm over this. I'm about to go. Y'all done pissed me off now. Why we brought back up the Green Bay game, bro? That's not a smart move, bro. I'm pissed now. Like I was shit. I supposed to have been optimistic.
Listen to me,
I'm
Dak.
pissed.
In order for Dak to have come back in this game, he would have had to, like, think about this, man. They had 10 offensive drives and they scored touchdowns on 6 of them. I don't see
All
how
I'm
you can
saying
do
is, look, this for the people that's thinking that we trying to excuse the offense. I'm telling you straight up that can't nobody duplicate
nobody,
this. This shouldn't happen. Like 35 points straight shouldn't happen ever. So to ask your offense to duplicate that or match that, that's a tough ask because the defense shouldn't be allowing 5 straight touchdowns, bro. That's 35 points straight.
right?
After they already had a touchdown. Like, what the fuck?
And I'm gonna tell you,
They already had a touchdown.
and think about this. And I'm gonna tell you this, Land. This is what's the dope thing about it is. Look at this. Listen. And this is why Dan Quinn, yeah, you had to get your ass up out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm so glad. After seeing this, I'm so glad he gone.
Landry has spoken. Because listen. Because when I peep this, you gonna peep this. Watch this, right? Look where it says 2, 3, right? You know what happens in between the 2 and the 3? Halftime.
Mm-hmm.
So between 1 and 2, that's all the first half, right? 3 and 4 is what? The second half. What happened between 2 and 3? Well, what happened with the Dallas Cowboys between quarters 1 and 2? Well, they scored 1 touchdown and they turned the ball over 2 times and they punted 2 times. That means they had 5 drives. 1 was positive, 4 were negative. Guess what? Your coach, Mike McCarthy, he said something. You want to know why? Because come the next half, guess what they did? Field goal, touchdown, turnover on downs, touchdown. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like whatever Mike McCarthy said worked. Now let's go over to the defense. It's halftime. We're going to look at the 2 and the 3. It's halftime, right?
You got a super over there too, Wes.
Hey, shout it out real quick.
Shout out to them boys 77, man. We appreciate you with a $5 super. He says, got West Coast out here dropping gems. Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, boy.
Salute.
Hey, listen to this real. Look at this. Between the 2 and the 3, what happened? Dan Quinn gets to talk to his troops. Hey, guys, they've had 4 offensive drives. We've given up 3 touchdowns and 1 point. It's 3-1 them right now. We're down 1-3 on defense. We got to do this. You are going to do that. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. All right? Cowboys on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cowboys. Bro, these motherfuckers went out there and gave up 3 goddamn touchdowns, bro. I'm done.
Look, while they was doing the motivational speech, the defense over there in their phone, they on Instagram. they ain't listening to none of that shit.
Listen to me. They went out there and gave up 3 straight more touchdowns.
The defense like, shit, I got plans after this. I'm like, y'all really want to go play some more? Y'all ain't done playing? Like, we played a whole season. Like, it's time to do other stuff.
Hey, like, low-key, if you're looking at this job, I see why Mike's still here, and I see why Dan Quinn not.
Yeah. Look, the defense over there making plans. They got they up there booking Miami trips and shit. They ain't listen to no goddamn.
They was like, man, we gave up 21 points, man. Come on, that ain't happening today, bro.
We good on that, bro. Like, hey, it's over with. They looked at them like, did you not see how many touchdowns we gave up? Shit, we done. It's over with. Yeah, JB 1, 2, 3 can't go. That's what they said in the locker room, man. For real. Cause I swear, this is not a Dak Prescott campaign, bro. I promise you. This is for the people who only see Dak. Cause y'all just don't know how big of a percentage of the fan base will look at this game and say Dak did it.
Or how many people use this game as the slander for Dak?
And then look,
Dak turned the ball over 2 times in the first quarter, and then replaced it with 4 touchdowns, bro.
He had one in the second too, but they got a touchdown. They got a touchdown off of the interception. They did get a touchdown off the interception too, though. So that must have been that's the one right here. So we could take that away.
But that was the one that started it. Even after that,
I'm just saying, you can take that away and it's still touchdown. So look, just to be fair, we want to be precise and accurate. We got to take that one off the defense, okay? Well, no, because they had a chance to stop them. One of them, they had a chance to stop them. One of them, they didn't. Hold on, let's see. Where is it? They got it. They should have it to where one of them was a pick six, so that was a touchdown. And then the other one was an interception in the like on their side of the field. So they still had an opportunity to stop them for a field goal or something. We gave up another touchdown. So I ain't giving you that one. I'm not discounting that one because you want to know why? Because I seen Baltimore do the same thing. Lamar Jackson threw an interception on his side of the field. His defense didn't give up nothing. Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes did the same thing on his side of the field, and his defense didn't give up nothing. So it's not a foregone conclusion that your defense gonna give up a touchdown, bro. It is not. So even and these after both of them threw interceptions.
Facts.
So that's not a given. I'm not giving them that. They could at least, at the very least, force the field goal.
It's called red zone defense. They do it.
That's
all
I'm gonna say.
It's called red zone defense. They do it all the time. What are you talking about? It's called red zone defense. They do it all the time.
Hey, I think we all can agree with this post. What you gotta say. All I know is this shit better not happen ever again. Straight up, it better not happen next year.
Hey. And on that note, we gonna get up out of here, man. That was a great way to end it, man. Hey, listen,
that was excellent.
This was a fire show, bro. This was fire show.
I'm gonna have to clip this one.
This was a fire show. The reason why I say it was fire show is because I did not know what I saw that. I mean, I always believe y'all always know how I felt about that game, but to actually physically see that is crazy, bro. That's crazy. There's no way you could put that game on Dak, man. Especially since a lot of people are using that game to put it to hold it against him. And honestly, low key, I'm honestly on the next show, I'm trying to go look at that other San Francisco 49er game because I want to go look at some of these losses like that. I want to go look at some of these losses.
Hey man, I gotta say this. You know, it's a rare occurrence that me and Wes just rocking on the show without him. You know what I'm saying? Without our other guy. You know, the YouTube liquor store, man, Mr. HTM Sports. Shout out to him. But man, this was different right here. This show right here was dope. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this one myself. And man, we just entertain y'all for an hour and a half, man. Make sure y'all support this, man. Make sure y'all support this. Make sure y'all let us know y'all enjoyed the show, man. We appreciate y'all too, man.
Yes, Lord, man. And you guys already know what it is, man. Never look down because stars up.